I'm back. Hi guys, and welcome to Trucking Along with Kearsey. That's me, your positive voice in trucking. I'm going to give you an update about what's going on with me. However, first, I want to introduce you guys to a good friend of mine, Michael, over at the Elite Show. Some of you might have known him as Elite Fleet. Then it was Elite Trucking and Entertainment. Go and check him out. I'm going to show you real fast one of the best backing videos I think I've ever seen. I thought it was amazing, and the reason why is that he actually has the GoPro strapped to his head. So for all you guys that are thinking about, okay, I'm going to go into local driving, he's driving into Chicago, and I'm going to post a link to his video because I think it's great. It's a very long video though, so what I'm going to show you is the backing scenario. It is during the winter time. It's on a small street in inner city Chicago. And the amazing thing about this is because the GoPro's on his head, when he's looking in the mirror, you're looking in the mirror. So you're actually seeing what he sees as he's trying to back up. And he does an excellent job. I think this is great because he actually says things like, okay, I see this guy coming towards me. I'm going to stop and let him go, that type of thing. So I'm going to show you a quick clip, and then I'm going to link his video up above. So make sure you go and subscribe to him if you're interested. He has a hodgepodge of stuff, guys, honestly. He's doing some type of vlogging type of stuff, and a lot of it's educational. He does have a little bit of drama. He does podcasts. You know, he gets into the trucking YouTube drama world a little bit. But he's a super nice guy that has been driving for 23 years, and go check him out. He has a lot of experience at a lot of different companies, and he's driving Dry-Van right now. So if you guys have questions about Dry-Van, go over and ask him. He'll answer any questions you have. Super great guy.
It looks like that dock is slick. I might not be able to get out of it once I get empty. That is kind of concerning. When I get out and open my doors, we'll look at it a little bit better. You got to be careful whenever it's snowed over like this and you actually back into these docks. Once you take that weight off of your drives and it's snowed over like that, it's hard to get out of that dock that's in a slant like this. And I don't have any cat litter or anything like that. Well, there's my dock. I think I'll be okay. See, there's a car right here on my left side. We're gonna get out and open the doors. Assess the situation. See the cars on the shoulder or on the side of the streets. Load of paper. Let's get this thing in the dock. Roll both my windows down. Make sure I check traffic. We'll let this truck come by, and then we'll set this bad boy up for a backup. Alrighty. That van right there, I need to make sure I watch that van over to my right. This van here on my left is not going to be a concern. It's just my southern hospitality to let this traffic by. Make sure that traffic is clear before you go. Make sure you watch that truck and make sure he's out of your way before you continue. What I like to do, guys, is I crack my door so my mirror will be, and I look back like this. My wheels are sliding, which was kind of helping me out a little bit. Well, it's 90% in here. I've got to do a little bit more straightening up. Who wants to see a redneck bust his ass? Y'all probably fixing to see one. Oh. Slide my wheels all the way to the back, because that's how they like it. They like it in the back. Lock my divider in because I'm having a little trouble. That was ugly, but we got it.
Let me sign it, give it to you, and when I'm done, I'll call you.
Okay.
Okay, we're here.
Okay.
You know that I had a co-driver. She was my TNT student, and then she upgraded and we team drove for a few weeks together. Then she decided that she was ready to go solo on her own. Yay for her. I'm very happy for her. She did have a couple little tiny problems coming out the gate, like her power steering went while she was stuck in a blue beacon, and that had to come out and get fixed. But you know, that's just trucking, guys, you know, things like that. So when I had dropped her off, I had said I was going to go solo. Usually I go solo for a little while in between of students, and since February of last year, I have only been solo 1 week, which was in September. So I really felt like I needed a break from the teaming scenario, and I have realized that when I'm teaming with a student, with a trainee, I don't sleep as well. I don't go into as deep of a sleep. Now when I teamed with an experienced co-driver, it was different. I was able to get a lot better rest. I wasn't worried about as many things. I didn't feel you just kind of get this, it's a subconscious thing. It's not even something that I do on purpose, but you just get this thing where you wake up periodically. I wake up periodically, just almost like a parent, an infant's parent does. Like, all right, I gotta check on the baby. And I don't mean to sound condescending when it comes to students, but you just can't sleep as well as when you know that there's an experienced driver up front who knows where they're going, who doesn't have to, you don't have to wake up and make sure that they're doing everything right at the customer and that kind of thing. But that all comes along with training, and that's something that I accept and I acknowledge. I know what I'm getting into with that. It's just that I did it for a long time, over a year. I had somebody on the truck, there were 1, 2, 3, so there were like 4 people on my truck in the past year. And then one of my subscribers emailed me and said, hey, I had a problem with my trainer. I only have 15,000 miles, so could you run me out? So I was just figuring that's going to take like 3 to 4 weeks. So bing, bang, boom, bang it out. And then I'd go home for Mother's Day. And, that was my plan. And then there's a shortage with trucks. There's a shortage with microchips. And then the Volvo union strike caused a lot of the production plants to shut down. And even if they were working, they couldn't actually finalize their production. So there was a shortage of trucks on the market. My student was told basically that it could be another 2 weeks for him to get a truck. So I wound up needing to go home, and we ran out his miles, and he stayed with me for another 10 days, and then I was able to drop him off at the terminal and have me to go home so that he could get a truck, be at the terminal to get a truck. So that's basically what happened. I got on the road solo a couple days ago. It is so different. I almost forgot what it was like to be solo. Sleeping, I have to tell you, sleeping is amazing when you're solo. I love teaching. I really do. I love being able to help people and, to be there and support people. But I'm going to tell you, the difference between solo and teaming is like day and night. And my first couple loads out had a lot of time on them, which was nice because it really gave me a chance to catch up on a lot of sleep that I had been missing over the past few months. Honestly, I had gotten to this scenario where I really wasn't sleeping more than 3 or 4 hours at a time. And my last student stopped a lot more often than the prior one. So, I wind up waking up from the brakes being pulled. So if somebody is going to drive for 2 hours and then they stop, it takes me about an hour to get to sleep. I finally get to sleep. I feel like I'm drifting off into a deep sleep, and then they wake me up by pulling the brakes and stopping. And that's nothing that they can control, but my own body does not like that. And I really, really knew that I was losing patience with everybody. I was losing patience with students. I was losing patience with subscribers, which sounds really mean, and I apologize, but it just seems like mentally the training back to back to back without any kind of a break in there was pretty much mentally exhausting for me, and I'm not going to be doing that again. And just a warning, guys, I'm not going to be training anytime soon. So please don't ask me. I want to help everybody, and I'll always be here for everybody, but the truth of the matter is I just can't do it right now. We all need to take a little bit of time for ourselves, and so that I couldn't be tempted to take another student, I stocked up my truck. So the top bunk right now is filled with a bunch of stuff, so you wouldn't fit up there anyway. No offense, but it just seems like that's what happens to me. I start to feel bad, and I'm prepared mentally to go solo, and then somebody winds up contacting me, and I really want to help, and so what's in my future? In this new article of Primes Waves magazine, I am listed, so check that out. I'll see if I can find a link and put that down below so you can read that. I was published in First Gear, which is a publication by ROTWKI. ROTWKI is the company that does like all the appliances that you see at the truck stops. And that was basically about unrealistic expectations that new drivers have with their backing. So I'll go find that article and clip that down below too. That way you can check that out, which is this is a good video to link that to since I'm showing you Elite. But I'm going to try to do a live once a week. I'm going to try to get on a schedule. It's like, this is my first week solo, so it's going to take me, a little bit of time to get back in the flow. I'm going to be honest with you. I slept for like 13 hours today just because I could, and it was awesome. That's not something that I usually get a chance to do. So, I'm really appreciating that right now. As far as, let's see, trucking news, the Tennessee Bridge is out, so the one that goes on I-40, you can drop down to 55 and go across the old bridge. I found out from my friend Elite that that's what the locals call it, the old bridge and the new bridge. So the new bridge is the one that's cracked and bad. And there have been a couple things going on in my head. I did apply today to buy a house and get pre-qualified and all that good stuff. There shouldn't be a problem because I have plenty of money and to put down on it, and my credit score has been awesome. I do have a video where I talk about the first couple years I paid off all my debt, and my credit score is like excellent. I finally got it up above 800. I am like at an 803 right now. Woohoo! Woohoo! And so that's about it. I am going to be doing a video about women who think that they're going to be able to bring children on the truck. This is a question that I see pop up on Trucking Truth from time to time. It's a question that I get in my email all the time, so I figured this would be a great topic for any women out there, or even if you're a single parent, you're a man, a single father that has custody of a child. You really have to take some things into consideration, before you just decide, oh, I'm going to do this and let me try. So, look for that. In the meantime, be safe, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the notification bell, and I hope to see you out here trucking along. Bye.